What's up, Gut? Today, I explain you the My Hero Academia, chapter 428, Deku and Ochaco's feelings. Of course, it was quite evident that My Hero Academia chapter 428 was going to tackle exciting plot points, such as the one surrounding the new first years. This is something that the author could have skipped, and not many fans would have asked a question. However, proper world building means that the smallest of details within a given world that the author has crafted are being paid attention to. Of course, within a school setting, these small things then become important, and that is precisely why fans were curious to see if the author would simply neglect them or introduce them in the story. Thankfully, Horikoshi is a very meticulous writer, and he showcased that once again in My Hero Academia chapter 428. In this week's chapter, fans clearly got to see some exciting new first years, who were described to be very intense. While the world was slowly coming back to normalcy, fans got to see the heroes head out once again. This is something that we had predicted would happen at some point later down the line, and it certainly did in this week's chapter. Seeing the heroes out in the open once again makes for an exciting story. Not only does it showcase that they are active in the hero society right now, but it also gives fans a chance to see their powers being utilized and their outfits being donned last time before the series concludes. This time around, the job that was assigned to them was one of reconstruction. Given that reconstruction is still ongoing in Japan, that is what they had to do, and it was exciting to see them take this task head on. My Hero Academia chapter 428 saw all heroes from the former class want to participate in this project, and all of them utilize their powers in exciting ways. Characters like Deku turned to whatever abilities they had, while more attention was also given to individuals such as Shoto, Ochaco, and Bakugo among others. Of course, this was not the pinnacle of the chapter, and certainly not the most exciting part either. However, it is always nice to see these small things pop up and fill in the small gaps left behind, which only elevates the story in the eyes of the fans. In that regard, My Hero Academia chapter 428 was absolutely sensational, and fans hoped that the last two chapters deliver content of a similar sort. Seeing the heroes out in the open once again would be absolutely delightful to the fans, and hopefully, author will integrate some of battle against villains as well. Quite easily, the most exciting part of My Hero Academia chapter 428 came towards the end, and the person who took center stage here was none other than Akako Uraraka, who fans also know to be the heroine of My Hero Academia. This was quite surprising, since many fans believed that she would not get the attention that she deserves. Thankfully, the author decided to do the smart thing and dedicate a chapter to her, with more to follow soon enough. Akako was seen carrying a heavy burden in My Hero Academia chapter 428. It seems that ever since the war concluded, she has been finding it difficult to contain her feelings. This is truer than ever before after Toga helped her reflect upon her own feelings and not run away from them. Her feelings and hers to deal with them. And now, she is struggling because it is getting more difficult by the day to contain them.